We're at Aloha Nation Live today with Gene Tamashiro. I'm Ryoko, here interviewing him to get to know who he is. Tell us about yourself, Gene.
Thank you. I'm Gene Tamashiro. I am a sovereign Hawaiian living lawfully in my own country. As many people in the world know, because of tremendous work done by people like Keamusai and others, Hawaiian Kingdom continues to exist. I am a sovereign Hawaiian living lawfully in my own country, and there's a lot involved in that because I was born, yes, on Oahu, and I'm third generation from Okinawa is my family, but a Hawaiian is a nationality. So we live in the covenant under the Creator's Law as codified Declaration of Rights 1839. So when I say I'm a sovereign Hawaiian, I have the history and the law to back that up.
Well, what is it like to live or experience living as a sovereign Hawaiian in the Hawaiian Kingdom?
Okay, well, as a lot of people know and realize, what happened to Hawaii 126 years ago when U.S. forces at gunpoint arrested our queen, and they did not quash the Hawaiian Kingdom, but they did arrest and stop our ability for our government to function, for our Bureau of Conveyance, for our notary, for our legislature. So our government has been frozen, if you will, and there are several groups that have created Hawaiian Kingdom government entities, and that's all good. But it's important to remember that there is only one Hawaiian Kingdom, and I do know most, if not all, of the other leaders in Hawaiian Kingdom sovereignty, the different groups, the different governments, and we all recognize that Hawaiian Kingdom, the modern constitutional monarchy founded under the Creator's Law, the principles of natural law, justice, that our kingdom, our nation, is based on the Declaration of Rights, 1839, which has codified our natural law, constitutional monarchy, into the basis of all Hawaiian Kingdom law from 1839 all the way to 2019 and beyond.
Okay, so how would one apply those
Principles?
principles into their daily life to really understand from where you're coming from
That's
as
great.
to what is Hawaiian Kingdom law?
Okay, fantastic. We do have a compiled laws that began 1840. There's 1852, 1864, the notorious 1887 Bayonet Constitution, the Constitution that the Queen wanted to initiate in 1893. I mean, there's a lot of legislative acts that have occurred. However,
this is within the Hawaiian Kingdom.
it's all in
This
Hawaiian
is
Kingdom, right?
separate from the states of Hawaii.
Okay, well, the true status of the state of Hawaii, we can talk about a little bit later, but I just wanted to clarify the unity in the law, because there's a lot of different groups, and some groups actually created their own constitution.
I see.
So people have been moving in their conception, all with good intention, in their conception of the law, but I want to remind folks, and everyone I talk to confirms, that the basis of Hawaiian Kingdom law, which is ultimately the Creator's Law, and we can talk about what is the Creator's Law, we can talk about that, that's important. But the basis of Hawaiian Kingdom law has been codified, Declaration of Rights, 1839. And so through that are the principles of law that all legislative acts, all regulations, all legal pronouncements must pass through the Declaration of Rights, which is, once again, the Creator's Law, as codified 1839. So what are the principles
Right.
of law, of the Creator's law? The principles of law are actually the same principles that any lawful adjudication, when we're trying to clarify and to resolve conflicts on this soil, and we are emanating out of Hawaiian Kingdom, the principles of law in lawful adjudication to arrive at conclusions in the law are very simple. They are, what is the truth? Was any harm done? And what is the status of agreements or treaties? This is often confused by corporate law, which is man's law, versus the Creator's law or Kokua's law. In corporate law, politics and money has infiltrated man's law or corporate law, such that it gets very convoluted when we're searching for justice, when we're searching for clarifications in the law. So it's important that all people recognize and remember that you and we and everybody are born with unalienable or unalienable. You can't alienate these laws from an individual unless the individual forgets who he is, forgets where he is, and forgets how law really works. Because there's only one law on the whole earth. America, interestingly, in 1776 is founded on the same principles of the Creator's law.
Oh.
Declaration of Independence, 1776. What is the truth? Was any harm done? And what is the status of agreements? Or for individuals, be truthful, do no harm, and honor your word. So we endeavor to remind people of the law and the right that they already possess, to become aware of that, and then to stand and protect that for yourself, for your family, for your community, for your nation, and the world. Because we're all, as Kawikia Oli Kamehameha III, the first line of the Declaration of Rights is simply this: God, or Kokua, hath made of one blood all nations of men, people, yes, to dwell on earth in unity and blessedness. He wasn't just talking about Hawaii, he was talking about universal law, to dwell on earth in unity and blessedness. So this is the opening statement in our Declaration of Rights, and it clarifies that this nation, which is in continuity, is founded and protected in the Creator's law. Declaration of Rights, 1839.
Is there some place that people can go to refer to this declaration that you're talking about?
Yeah, Declaration of Rights is, Keanu Sai's site is, I believe, HawaiianKingdom.org. You can go to our site, which is circleofsovereigns.com, okay. Circle of Sovereigns, plural. Okay. You can go to numerous sites. You can even Google Hawaiian Kingdom Declaration of Rights 1839, and several sites will come up. So the history and the lawful codification of who we are as Hawaiians of all colors, where we are in the Hawaiian Kingdom in continuity, and what is the law. The law of this soil is the Creator's law as codified 1839.
Thank you so much, Gene, for sharing with us about you and
Okay.
the Hawaiian Kingdom.
Much more to come, I'm sure.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
God bless
Thank
you. Aloha.